this first scrimmage? What you saw, what you liked?
I mean, I saw a lot of good things. Whenever you go against each other, again, it's always offset. The good things by one side of the ball is offset by maybe what you didn't do on the other side of the ball. I think the thing I was happiest about today is just I thought our offensive line played as a unit. They looked like a cohesive unit. Their communication was great. They were on the same page. We ran the ball well. I really thought our running backs, especially John Pettigrew, really had some great cuts, and they were getting the ball north and south. And, at times I thought the O-line protected well, too. I thought we took a major step forward on the offensive line today.
And it looked like, and you mentioned Pettigrew, but it looked like all your running backs at times made plays for you, didn't you? You have that competition, I guess.
We do. You have four guys that, and they've been here for a year except Jamel Martin, and Jamel's a very talented player too. But a guy gets nicked up, another guy's in, and there's not a big drop off. And that's we've got to keep them getting better, keep getting them better. But they're making really good progress, and I really like those guys.
But coming into a scrimmage like this, what are you hoping to accomplish, especially the first time out there in the spring as far as the scrimmage goes?
I said this Thursday. This is a very, very young football team that needs to play a lot of reps. Mm-hmm. And so we probably went about 20, 25 more reps today than we typically would go on a first scrimmage.
Okay.
But that's what this team needs. They've got to be put in as many situations. We've got some very talented young men that just need to play, and all this experience is going to benefit us next season.
Okay.
When you were running plays out there, Dave, are those a script, or are you just calling them off the sidelines?
We're calling it like it's a game.
Okay.
We're nothing is in a scrimmage. We don't script anything in practice. Typically, almost every play is scripted because you want to be able to coach it on the run. And the mindset in scrimmages is let them play. It's game day. We'll coach it off the film. Let them go. They've got to correct their own mistakes. They've got to communicate with each other, and it's as game-like as we can make it.
And there's a lot of guys out there. You mentioned the running backs, but anybody else who you thought made some progress or stood out there today to you?
Oh, I had Sean Joplin look great.
Okay, yep.
Yeah, he really made some good plays, and now that he's starting to learn the offense, and he doesn't have to think so much, that he's just playing so much faster. And he's always been athletic. He's always had good ball skills. But now every day he's learning more and more, what he's supposed to do. He's playing faster, and he's starting to look like a really good football player.
And it's important for him, it seems to be, at this point, to kind of start stepping up because of the depth of the position, and it's just there's a lot of competition for him as well.
Yeah, I mean, I think, right now Kamar Jordan, Adrian Hodges, and Eugene Cooper are kind of 1, 2, and 3, but Sean is starting to really press for that number 4 job. I mean, him and Justice Jones and Stevie Dunlap. But certainly Job made it. He really looked good today. He just looked natural. He looked smooth. It looked like he knew what he was doing. And to me, he played with a speed and a tempo I haven't seen him play with before. And those are the things that get me really excited about a spring. In spring, it's about getting better. It's about seeing players get better, the unit play together. And Sean looked great today.
When you're in spring drills, does the scrimmage, I hate to say count more, but I guess that's what I'm asking, is it a bigger indicator of where the players are than just a regular practice? Or
I think it's more game-like. In practice, we'll have a period that maybe we work all third downs, or you work red zone. The reality of football is those situations can change in one play. And it's the good football players that can process that and say, okay, now it's third down. Okay, now they're backed up. Now they're second and off schedule. And our thing is that you're never just playing football. There's always a situation, and every play there's a winner and a loser. And the third down, it's obviously did you get the sticks or not, but sometimes on a 3rd and 20, the offense can get 12 yards and move field position. That's a win for them. And obviously red zone, the offense has some things they have to accomplish, and the defense has some things that they need to get done. And it's making the players understand the situation every snap of the game of what has to get done.
The quarterbacks out there, were you pleased with their play today?
I thought they both looked good, and I think part of the reason they both look good is the offensive line allowed them to look good. They had a pocket to step into. I thought they were accurate. They looked very steady in the pocket. I thought they had a good command of the offense. I thought they both looked really good today.
Did either one maybe take a step ahead of?
You know what? I'm worried about those guys getting better.
Yeah.
I mean, in this league, you need 2 quarterbacks.
Okay.
You do. I mean, the team that won the MAC last year proved it. Most of the teams that were good in our league played 2 quarterbacks, and we need both those guys. So we need to get them both at a level that we can win with.
Defensively, who were the standouts in your eyes today?
Dwayne Woods always sticks out. I mean, he's a very dynamic, good player. I don't think we played as well up front on defense. You know, for the most of spring, the defensive line, I think, has gotten the better of the offensive line. I think today the O-line got the better of the D-line. You know, certainly Von McCoy at corner has made some plays, and Keith Morgan and Boo Boo Gates at our rover position have both been very active. And I have to watch the film, but you know, those two, Keith and Boo Boo, I think are really playing well for us too.
Could you talk about moving Keith to the rover position? What kind of went into that decision?
Well, it just nowadays with as many 3 and 4 receiver packages that teams play, that you really need 2 rovers, because when you get into your nickel package and your dime package, you need to be able to play 2 of them. And last year we really had one, Calvin Marshall, and Boo Boo was a true freshman learning. And you know, we wanted to get 2 guys at that position that could play at a high level, so we could run more packages, and both of them were on the field. We want both of those guys to be, you know, 4-team, you know, be on 4 special teams, and you know, they're both good football players. So we you know, it's like a lot of positions. I'm not worried about who's 1 and who's 2. We need to get 2 or 3 guys that are playing at a level we can win with. And I think at Rover with Keith and Boo Boo, we'll have 2 guys that can play at a level we can win with.
The tight end situation, basically 2 guys out there playing today. Just talk a little bit about maybe Clay, maybe what you saw out of him, seeing some reps with the first team there.
Clay's like our other tight ends. I mean, Tyler Beck has taken a major step forward. Kendall Montgomery has gotten better, and Clay's gotten better. And right now, Alex Bear is, you know, he's out for the rest of spring, and we should hopefully have him back full speed in June. But a lot of, you know, Kendall's a redshirt freshman, Clay's a redshirt freshman, and Tyler Beck's going to be a true sophomore. And a day like today is great for them. Those guys got 40, 50, 60 plays each. And you know, they're just all getting better. And every day we come out here and do this, they're a little closer to being game ready.
Any other injuries as far as updates on that, as far as guys out for this spring?
I mean, DJ Lynch is a little bit banged up right now, and you know, it's kind of, you know, we'd like to get him back by the spring game, but we'll see how it goes. You know, I know Austin Collier got, you know, turned an ankle today. We'll see how long that's going to be.
And just last question from me, as far as the overall feeling, kind of where you guys are right now and what you need to improve on.
Yeah, I think we're getting better.
Yeah.
And it's been a fun spring. It really has. I mean, I like the energy our guys are coming with. It just feels like they're enjoying themselves and having fun out there. And is it a lot of hard work? Yes. I mean, they spend a lot of time in the weight room, the conditioning. But at some point it has to be fun. And I feel right now that this is a football team that's enjoying football, and because of that they're getting better.
You've seen that the recruits are around today. Can you give us a ballpark? How many guys did you have come in today?
We have a lot. We have a lot, which is a good thing. So it's and we got some very good players here. So.
Thank you, Coach.